what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would talk about something that is really important to me, and I feel as though it could be important to a lot of people that may watch my videos. So today I am talking about body positivity and my personal experience with body positivity and where I've been and where I am now with everything. When I was in school, I got really badly bullied. I got bullied about my weight a lot. People made fun of me almost every single day about the way that I looked or the clothes that I wore or just anything and everything they could say about my weight, they did. I hated my body for a very long time. I sometimes wouldn't even look in a mirror. It got to a point where I was trying to not eat, but I couldn't at the same time because I'm a stress eater and I eat when I'm sad. So it was like counteracting each other really bad. I would try not to eat all day, and then I would get home from school and, you know, those bad things would have happened and I would have been sad and I would have been stressed. And I would eat a lot. That became a big problem because at the end of eating, I would literally hate myself for it. I would tell myself that I shouldn't have eaten that, or just get so mad at myself and say some really horrible things. It was really bad. I never ever thought that there would ever come a day where I would actually look at myself in a mirror and like what I saw. The only way I thought that would ever happen is if I lost all my weight and I was thin. That's the only way I ever thought that I would love myself. That was my mentality for a really long time, all throughout school. It was from about 4th grade on all throughout high school that I just got picked on, and it was all the same people. People from 4th grade followed me from school to school as I moved up from elementary school to high school. They followed. They all went to the same school as me, so it was really hard to get away from it, and it never really stopped. I never thought that I would ever be able to love myself for who I was. It was really horrible. I never ever want to go back to that feeling, and I would never wish that feeling on my worst enemy, because looking at yourself in a mirror and not liking a single thing that you see is really hard. Trying to change your body so drastically to the point where you're hurting yourself or harming yourself physically or mentally is just, it's awful. There was one day where I was on Instagram, and at the time I only really had an Instagram for like One Direction. I was that girl. I was the worst. I had an Instagram account dedicated to One Direction. It was a lot. It was bad. But anyway, at the time I was on Instagram, and I happened to see somebody that I followed posted a picture of a girl named Tess Holliday. First of all, if you don't know who Tess Holliday is, stop watching this video, go look her up, come back here and then keep watching because you'll understand. She is incredible. She is a plus size model, and she is so iconic, and she is amazing. So I saw this picture of Tess, and I think she was wearing a black corset, and it was like a sexy like photo shoot. And I was so amazed and so happy to see a plus size model in this sexy ass photo shoot just looking amazing, and people like celebrating it. It was so amazing to me to see that. I was just beyond happy to see that. So I clicked over to her Instagram page, and I instantly just was so happy. I think I actually cried when I first found her Instagram page, because I was just so blown away that there was somebody out there who was bigger like me and being celebrated and looking beautiful. It was so crazy because I never saw my body type depicted in media, ever, in a good way anyway. Anytime I saw somebody with my body shape or being fat, it was always shown in a bad way. It was always shown as like the before picture, or somebody who got turned ugly, like in cartoons and stuff, they instantly got fatter. It made me so upset all the time. So to see Tess Holliday just rocking it in anything she can and anything she wants, it just brought me so much joy. And over the years, I've discovered so many more plus size people just killing it and modeling and celebrating themselves. It brought so much joy to me, but I still didn't feel happy with myself. I still didn't feel comfortable with how I looked. I felt like I wasn't pretty enough, and yeah, I had curves and stuff, but I had a big belly, and I still didn't feel like I belonged. I still didn't feel like I should look at myself as beautiful. And it took a really long time, and a lot of people on Instagram and just in life in general to teach me that it is okay to love yourself, and you can love yourself at any size. The one person that put it over the top for me was a girl named Jules. Her Instagram is Jules Journey. Go check her out. Again, if you don't know who she is, go look at her up and come back here. You'll understand. Jules is actually a really good friend of mine. I discovered her on Instagram a little while ago. She's so badass and so cool. Like, she's just such a cool person. Like, not only is she a plus size model and a plus size advocate, she's also a very upfront person. She's very blunt. She started the hashtag Big and Blunt. She just doesn't give a damn about anything people have to say to her. She does it like it doesn't bother her. Anybody, staring at her down the street, she'll just look at them and be like, yeah, take pictures. Like, she doesn't care. There came a day where I was able to meet her. I went to Toronto and I met her, and at this point I had started an Instagram page for being plus size. It's called My Fat Life. I'll link it down below because it's got underscores and stuff. I started this Instagram page and I wasn't fully ready to really bear all and be completely 100% myself, but I was trying. So I had the opportunity to go to Toronto and meet Jules, and it was for a Henga event, Henga dresses. If you don't know them, also go look them up because they have the best dresses. But anyway, so I went to Toronto and I went to this event, and when she walked in the door, I started crying because I'm a baby, first of all. Second of all, she has inspired me to do so many good things with myself and my body and my life. So when I met her, I cried and we talked for a while. I just told her, like, she really helped me to be able to start loving myself. And in that, I think it was like 2 hours that we sat together and we talked, I became more confident about myself, because seeing somebody else in person with me just so confident about herself and being a bigger girl just like me made me feel so happy, it's not even funny. Now, thankfully, I get to be able to call Jules my friend. She's such a great person, and I thank her so much for making me feel so good about myself. After I finally started discovering plus size people on Instagram, influencers and models, I started actually loving myself. I started believing that I could look in the mirror and love who I was as a person, and also love how I look. It's just such a good feeling. I used to look in the mirror and I used to just be so upset and I'd hate everything that I saw. And now I look in the mirror and I love and embrace everything that I have and everything that I see. And it is such an amazing feeling to be able to say that after 20 years of bullying and hating everything about myself, I can now finally say that I truly love myself. And it makes me so happy to be able to say that. A lot of times people ask me, how did you just get so confident like that? The truth is, I didn't just snap my fingers and all of a sudden one day wake up and I was confident. It took a long time. It took a lot of influence from other people. It took a lot of brain power to really change the thoughts that have been drilled in there all these years. It took a lot of work. And when I started making my Instagram page, like I said, I wasn't fully confident with myself. The first few pictures of me were just selfie pictures. I didn't want to post my whole body. I didn't feel confident enough yet. Eventually, with going on Instagram and seeing the love that I got from people and seeing other people doing the exact same thing, it just happened. I just started to feel confident. I could never, ever, ever be happier than I am now. I still have my days. I still have days where there's something that I don't like, or an outfit doesn't look as good on me as I thought it would, or mental health days, or like I still get anxiety, but I'm happy. I'm happy with where I'm at with myself, and I'm happy with where I'm at with how I look and my appearance, and I feel really good. That's kind of the story of my body positive journey. If you guys have any questions for me about it, or about anything in my life, or anything that I talked about today, leave them in the comments below. I'm also going to be linking my Instagram down there. Go check that out. Follow your girl, give me some love. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, and if you liked hearing about my body positive journey, click the like button down below. Also, let me know if you want to see more of this. I can get more in depth about body positivity. I can get more in depth about anything you want. Let me know down in the comments, and I'm going to start making more content and gearing it more towards who wants to see it. So let me know if you liked it. If you did, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more from me, make sure to hit the subscribe button also down there, as well as the bell notification icon, because you will get notified whenever I post a video, because they're going to be happening more often, I promise. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.